In 1987, a shelter in Montana had just received a stray cat that was found in a sewer. She was in a tragic sight when they brought her in. Her fur was matted, she was dangerously skinny, and she barely had enough energy to stand on her own. Whatever happened to this cat, it had to be difficult, and the shelter workers knew it would take a lot of work to get her back to good health. They made sure she was well fed and cared for to ensure there were no hidden illnesses. The shelter called the vet to examine her, and the animal doctor revealed that the cat was not only severely malnourished and dirty, but also pregnant. Everyone's heart broke hearing this for animals, especially cats. Pregnancy can be a very stressful and demanding period. They were worried she wouldn't be strong enough to deliver, but they did their best to help her. The shelter workers and volunteers named the pregnant cat Jenny and gave her a little extra care since she was almost at full term. At first, the cat was suspicious of everyone at the shelter, but things changed. Jenny gradually adjusted to her new environment. Much to their delight, the pregnant cat soon relaxed and began playing with the other cats at the shelter. After a few weeks, she was considerably different from the fearful skinny furball that had come in, which made the volunteers extremely happy. One day, only a few weeks after they brought her in, they felt that something was different about their new guest. The pregnant cat barely touched any food and was very restless. She kept pacing and howling at breaks. This was not the first time the volunteers would witness a cat birth, and they immediately recognized the signals of her impending labor. The workers had already prepared a nesting area for her, and when the time came, they sprang into action. It was important not to interfere with the birthing process, but they were watching from a distance in case of any complications. After 2 long hours of labor, the cat gave birth to 5 perfectly adorable kittens on her own. Everyone at the shelter was happy for the beautiful babies. They all had their mother's color and looked very cute as they nursed at her side. Nevertheless, as they grew older, the volunteers realized that one of them was significantly different from the rest. In fact, the difference became too jarring to ignore. Over the weeks, everyone had concerns. They had a lot of questions, but they couldn't exactly ask the mama cat why her one kitten looked strange. There was something peculiar about this kitten's fur. It appeared as if someone had rolled a curling brush through its coat, and hence they could not assist him. After examining the kitten, the doctor assured them that the cat was perfectly fine and that this strange feature did not affect her health. The volunteers were relieved by this news, but it did nothing to quell their curiosity. At a loss for what to do, the shelter invited Jerry Newman, a popular local Persian breeder, to look at the curly-haired cat. He was eager to see the spectacular kitten that they've been talking about nonstop. He accepted their invitation. Nothing could have prepared for what he saw at the shelter. He had never seen anything like this in all his years of breeding cats. The kitten had such strange curls in his fur and was more beautiful than any other feline he had ever seen. The surprised breeder fell instantly in love and ended up adopting the kitten for himself. Apart from the fact that it was such a beautiful animal, he wanted to figure out what breed it was and what it meant for future cat breeding. After introducing the kitten to its new home, the breeder kept a close eye on the cat to see if anyone was giving the newcomer any trouble. Much to his surprise, they quickly accepted the curly-haired baby as one of them, despite of how much of an oddball it was. Everyone wanted to see and play with Mrs. Pesto because of her unique appearance. She was an affectionate cat and always enjoyed these interactions, which allowed her to soak up all the love and attention. When Mrs. Pesto was mature enough, Newman decided it was time to try breeding her. He was curious whether the cat's curly fur was a dominant trait that she would pass on to her offspring. With many years of experience as a cat breeder and caretaker, he knew that the big delivery day was coming very soon. The expert had already seen the indicative signs of a cat about to give birth, such as restlessness, pacing, and of course, excessive grooming and meowing. Additionally, the once voracious eater barely ate any food. After a few days, he had no idea that what he was doing would change the world of cat breeds. Mrs. Pesto and a purebred black Persian tomcat had always gotten along, so Newman decided to pair them up in the hopes that they would become partners. By choosing a pure breed, he could ensure that her offspring would retain Mrs. Pesto's curly fur trait if she passed it down. When the female cat eventually became pregnant, Newman was overjoyed and could not wait to see her offspring. Then, something unexpected occurred. Naturally, the next step after taking care of the new mama cat and her kittens was to call the vet. As was customary for Newman, once he noticed that all 6 of the babies had their mother's exquisite curls. This not only confirmed the curly gene cut was passed down from generation to generation, but also showed that it was dominant and strong. The veterinarian always checked any new arrivals in his cattery and certified that they were all in excellent condition, but she couldn't help but be in awe of Newman's extraordinary litter of cats with curly hair. And with that, Newman had accomplished something truly amazing. This was the start of a brand new and extraordinary breed of cats which he named the Selkirk Rex in honor of his stepfather. It's interesting to note that this cat breed is the first and currently the only one to be named after a real person. The Selkirk Rex is recognized for its curly hair and flaccid disposition. They are also highly sociable with youngsters and get along well with other cats and dogs. Unlike most cats, which have straight or wavy hair, the Selkirk Rex has curly, plush fur that gives it a distinctive, soft, and fluffy appearance. This unique look has made it a popular choice for cat lovers around the world, with millions of people falling in love with their adorable, curly-haired cats. Despite their glamorous reputation, Selkirk Rex cats are known for their friendly, affectionate personalities. They are often described as laid-back and easygoing and are known for their love of cuddles and attention. They are also great with children and make wonderful family pets, as they enjoy being around people and are not prone to aggression or skittishness. One of the most interesting things about Selkirk Rex cats is that their fur can come in a wide range of colors and patterns, including solid colors, bicolors, and even tabbies. This diversity in appearance means that no 2 Selkirk Rex cats are exactly alike, and owners can choose a cat that perfectly suits their personal style and taste. In recent years, unlike most cats which have straight or wavy hair, the Selkirk Rex has curly, plush fur that gives it a distinctive, soft, and fluffy appearance. This unique look has made it a popular choice for cat lovers around the world, with millions of people falling in love with their adorable curly-haired cats. In recent years, the popularity of the Selkirk Rex has continued to grow, with more and more people falling in love with their unique curly-haired beauty. Whether you're looking for a loyal companion to snuggle up with on the couch or a stunning addition to your collection of luxury pets, the Selkirk Rex is a breed that is sure to impress. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and find it informative or entertaining. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments section below. And as always, stay tuned for more.